Hi everyone, Astrea Love here, and I hope that all of you are having a beautiful weekend. I wanted to make a video to bring forward a technique that I use working with spirit, my higher self, God, in clearing and releasing and cleansing emotions. So this is a technique that I have not only used for myself, but also for other clients as well to help them and assist them in overcoming things like bad relationships, and the trauma that can happen in relationships, PTSD sometimes, anxiety, fear, letting go, forgiving self, all sorts of different things. So you can use this technique, and because it's working with your divinity, your higher self, God, it's going to do, it's probably something different for everyone, but the important thing is that, okay, so I wanted to talk about emotions in general. Emotions are very, very important. And I have found that when an emotion comes through very strongly, most people, including myself in the past, have put so much energy into resisting feeling the emotion than what it would take to actually just acknowledge that, okay, well, this doesn't feel good. Let's do something to clear it and move on. And not only just to clear what doesn't feel good within you emotion-wise, but to clear whatever it was in the conscious or subconscious that drew that experience into your reality to go through. So this is going to be a dual thing, but our emotions are so important for us because well, every emotion is triggered by some type of thought or belief. Okay, so first, there's a thought or belief that could be negative. For negative emotions, anyways. And then the emotion is the energetic response for that thought or belief that we literally create. And so emotions get stored in the heart chakra. I have found that when we go through really hurtful and traumatic things in our lives, we will actually put up a heart wall around our heart holding that emotion in place, which makes us not able to release it. And so we continue to relive and go through that emotion because it's never able to just be cleared or released. So the process that I'm going to give everyone to do, you can use it for just about anything because it works on a higher self level. It's going to take care of, whatever you're ready for at this time to release. So I wanted to just say a couple more things about emotions and then we will get right into it. Okay, so we can only draw into our reality what we are a vibrational match for. And when it comes to forgiving and letting go of things that have been done to us, having a higher perspective really helps. Knowing that there was something within us, no matter how horrible or whatever the circumstance of what we went through was, okay? There was something within us unresolved that drew that experience in, okay? And so that's why resolving it within us is so, so important. So we can only draw into our experience what we're a vibrational match for. That is scientific, spiritual law of the universe and of our reality as well. Also knowing that a lot of the time soul contracts and karma is in place, that we've previously made a contract to go through a negative relationship with someone so that we can learn, grow, and evolve. Okay, so having that as a higher perspective knowledge is also very important, that a lot of it is karmatic based. Literally, we, when we're our higher selves, make all these types of agreements to go through hard circumstances to learn, grow, and evolve. Because if we were just in rainbow and sunshine all of the time, we wouldn't really be being forced to look at our issues. If we didn't experience the lack of love, how could we really grow to understand and truly appreciate what being loved is? Okay, so even all of duality, everything is done out of love. Having that knowingness that even the cruelest of acts are karmatically based, as well as done out of love for us to become stronger, more evolved, and better versions of ourselves. Okay. So, also, raising your vibration, your frequency is so important. The biggest thing of getting out of something that is negative, a negative emotion, is simply doing something positive to get yourself out of that vibration and into a higher vibration. Could be going for a walk, listening to music. Could be singing, dancing, painting, reading, going out in the sunshine, going to get a favorite snack. Changing your frequency, your environment, and your mentality is key to getting out of an emotion. Sitting and wallowing in that emotion for too long, what we focus on, we literally draw into our reality. So if we're focusing on hard things that we've been through, if we're focusing on the emotions of trauma, we're going to draw more of that to ourselves, okay? So having that knowingness, what we focus on, we literally draw into our reality, okay? So keeping your thoughts pure and positive is key. Okay, so now this technique, we're going to first invite our higher selves forward. And so if you're having an emotion that you're actively knowing that you're trying to release, now would be a good time to have some type of intention set forward as a goal, okay? Something that you want to work on just releasing. Now, this could be things from a bad relationship. It could be PTSD from, let's say you were in Afghanistan and experienced some things there. It could be childhood trauma. It could be whatever you want to focus on, clearing, healing, releasing, and moving forward with. Now is the time to just acknowledge it. And once it is fully just acknowledged, then we can deal with it, okay? So, or you can just let this be done on a higher self level, and whatever spirit feels like you're ready for at this time, then we can do that as well. So you could have something that you're trying to work on healing and moving forward with, or you could just allow spirit to do what spirit does, which is always for our highest and best good. Okay, so I want everyone to just bring your awareness to your heart chakra. Take a deep breath and envision that every breath that you draw in, you're drawing in beautiful white light, and with every exhale, that white light is expanding out through your physical and energetic being in every direction. Okay, I'm going to use light language to put you in a pure vibration. And I do have something that is Lyran that's coming through, so this will be fun. Om pranturanatana prumnautoshna anhai ampratatanauto prumtutukalaraan lantaran prantu ameshnehe amprinititi Anmalatu analaranaku Ansulashne amtua an kahai Sashnan mapuranturanautu nashnai. Okay, I want you to repeat in your mind after me. I invite my higher self forward into my consciousness now. I invite my higher self forward into my consciousness now. I invite my higher self forward into my consciousness now. Okay, and as you feel that energy rising up through you, know that this is your higher self, this is God, and that this has always been within. I do have Archangel Metatron here, and he's going to be helping the crown chakra with integrating the higher self. I'm actually seeing him putting a Merkaba through the crown chakra, going all the way down into the earth and coming back. He's going to do it 3 times. Okay. Now, as you are in the oneness of yourself, which is unconditional love, your true essence and the essence of spirit, if you have something that you want to focus on releasing, you may, I only want you to spend 30 seconds to just have it in your mind. Spirit's going to do the rest. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is we are breaking down heart walls in relation to whatever it is you're focusing on, or whatever you want Spirit to allow to focus on for you. Okay, and we're clearing the energy and emotion, energetic, in the heart chakra. Filling in that space with the love of Source. Now, if this is attached to any circumstance, place, situation, we're clearing the etheric cords, keeping our energy tied to that time and place. Okay, all cords are cut. Now, we are, Spirit is clearing subconscious, conscious triggers to time and place, okay, as well as limiting thoughts and beliefs, as much as Spirit will allow to be done for now. Okay, this is a lot. And any karma, soul contracts, vows to go through this type of experience on a higher self level, that is being cleared as well. As well as whatever Spirit will allow to do for memory. You'll keep anything, all of the wisdom and things that you've learned, just negative memory will be able to be cleared. It's all done on a higher self level. Okay, and now this last part, a lot of the times we have such a hard time getting over things and really moving forward because soul retrieval is needed. So when we go through trauma, no matter what it is, you know, when it's very severe to us, actually part of our essence or spiritual being will either be held by, it could be, you know, an entity that was around at that time. It could be a person that's holding on to part of your energy. It could be just displaced in a different place and time. And so with soul retrieval, you know, when you have a feeling or a thought, I will never be the same again after this, that is the biggest and first indicator that soul retrieval is necessary. Okay? There's a whole lot of different symptoms of what soul loss can do. And a lot of them can be like suicidal tendencies, depression, not caring about yourself, emotionally detaching from yourself. You guys can read about it on the internet. The list goes on and on. So, okay, and so Spirit is everything with this particular situation is grabbing all parts of your essence. And I'm going to expand this out further. In relation to whatever the actual emotion is, grabbing all throughout other lifetimes as well. Okay. Whew. And so you're going to feel your energy entering, like I just felt it enter in through my back, and more peace. I feel immediately more peace. Okay. Perfect. that process is done. So we're just going to give Spirit another couple of seconds to anything else that we in our little self or that I may not be seeing right at this moment, as well as you, that needs to be done for complete healing and moving forward with this situation or just in general. We're going to allow Spirit to do that as well right now. And any downloads that you are ready for, healing, releasing. Okay, and I get that process is done. So I would love to know if this video has helped you, and if this is actually, helping you with releasing the emotions, understanding the process. You can use this video on any subject as much as you would like to. The more that you work with your higher self, God, the more you're going to become very skilled at having higher perspective, releasing emotions. I actually do have Archangel Chamuel here as well. And he's going to be in the back of your heart chakra, installing unconditional love, the cosmic ray of love, and the ruby red ray of love to all of you to really facilitate and help the healing process. With the emotions, I do also have Saint Germain here. And so every time that you watch this video, you're going to be working with the violet flame as well, which is perfect in transmuting negative thoughts and beliefs, emotions, and energy in general through using spiritual alchemy back into love. Because when we hold on to so much energy, it does take up space in our hearts. So much emotion, it takes up space. So if we were to just clear that emotion, then we could have an empty feeling. So with the soul retrieval and with transmuting these lower vibrational frequencies back into love, we can still have that complete oneness and feeling, because in truth, you are all whole and perfect. Okay, so this process is an installation also of the violet flame in the heart on whatever subject you are focusing on at this moment. So I am Estrella Love. You can find me on Facebook, and please let me know if this video has helped you. And I also do offer private sessions and training, as well as psychic readings. And the greatest thing about what I get to do is I get to do my sessions with my boyfriend, and how our abilities work together is so beautiful, because I'm able to pull all of the information, and then my boyfriend does what his gift is, and he immediately just clears it all. So that, because when we clear things in the present moment, we're clearing them for both the past and the future, so that it no longer affects us. So I do offer private sessions, and you can feel free to contact me on Facebook. I hope that this video has reached all of you well, and have a beautiful weekend. Please let me know how this has helped you. Namaste.